And also, I know I haven't really went on live for a while. Ang ingay na nila, diba? So welcome by the way again to my channel, and I'm really sorry by the way if I haven't updated anybody or everyone. Teka nga. Live na ako. Hi! So, okay. So, for today, by the way, we are going to talk about the new elemental system, and at the same time, we are also going to talk about Abyss Roland War for today, because it's Abyss War, and we're going to be fighting. Nag-prepare na ako! So, we're going to be fighting with Andre Q, which is super strong, from server 50. So Bloss is just number 2, as you guys can see, and then we also got some really strong players. So I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm going to be using my character, which is my MG, in server 44. I'm actually very scared and at the same time really excited. So I honestly hope that everything is gonna go as smoothly as possible. And hi Nick, welcome by the way to my stream. So we're just waiting. There's still like 2 minutes, and I know that I kinda did like a little teaser for everybody, like telling you guys that I'm going to be talking about elemental system. So I really hope that I don't keep coughing the whole time. Ay, just me, Marimar. Whitey ako ngayon. And you guys might be wondering why I'm switching from YouTube, Facebook, YouTube, and all that stuff. I'm going to have a transition really soon, that my live stream will now be on Facebook, and then my in-depth guides will stay on YouTube, so that you guys won't be confused and all that stuff. Pero for now, I wanna stick first with Whitey for this one, so tiis-tiis lang. I was and by the way, another thing, I was actually planning to start with Elemental Spirit, and then I realized that it's Abyss Roland. So chill lang tayo, and I really hope that my character can actually kill some people, or my character now can last a little bit longer. So this is my really cool MG now, guys. Oh look, oh, ang pogi na MG. Ano na yung baby namin to nila, baby namin nila Bob, nila Peter. Teka lang, pa-shoutout. Shoutout kay Bert, and shoutout by the way to Night Furies, and shoutout also to my new guild in server 28, Yin Yang. Shoutout to everybody, guys. Hello. And right now, I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, may pumapatay sa akin, pashneo. May pashneo talaga. Oh. Gulo. Ang gulo naman. Ano yun? Ba't may patayan nangyayari? Nakakainis naman to.
Ano ka?
Naka-plus na ako. Oh. San ka? Wala naman akong party. Asan ka? Mag-create ba? Sorry naman. O, ito na. Dali! Heal mo ako, bilis! Yay! Ang bilis ng heal. This is by the way server 44 right now. So, uy, leave na tayo ng PT game na. Ayan na. Pasok. Walang ano to. Walang kachuchuan to. Pasok na. In fairness, may points na tayo. Ano to? Anong kalokohan to? Ang lupit ng Night Furies, may points na agad to. Ba't may points na agad tayo? Ang galing naman. Walang kalaban? Ano to? Seryoso to? There's no enemy. But why? What the heck? I was waiting for this. I was honestly waiting for this. Diba, no, Pete? Inantayin natin to. Tapos wala tayong kalaban. Ano to? Sa respawn, okay lang. Nagpupuntos naman tayo. Pumatay sila ng pumatay dyan. Hanggang sa mag 600 tayo. Good luck sa kanila. Ayaw nilang umakyat dito. Tuloy-tuloy lang yung points natin. Di ata sila marunong mag-Roland. But the problem is, even if they start killing those people in the spawn area, we're up here. We're getting points. We're getting people. So they can just keep on killing everybody down, down there. Natakot sa dragon. Oh, diba? Ang bongga ng dragon. Ang bongga-bongga ng diba? Ng MG, diba? Teka nga. Pakita natin yung kapugian ng MG. Oh. I don't wanna go there. Joke lang. Sige, let's go where the action is. Para kakaiba. Yan. Okay, game. Raya, calm down. Okay, I'm going down. Oh, di ba tinawag tayo ni Bloss? Saan? Saan tayo papatay? Saan ba ang natin? Dito tayo, Ay, sorry. Saan tayo? Middle? Okay. Okay. Mid is fair play. Who's fair play? Bakit? Oh, ito, mid tayo, mid. Oh, ha? Ang tapang-tapang ng MG ko. Shucks. Oh, hi, Rufa. Welcome to the stream. So, don't worry, guys. I think this fight will be very, very quick. So, after this fight, then we'll go ahead and discuss all about the elemental system. No, I'm talking to Bloss, Bob, Bert. Wait, let's check. I think Kalel is also there. These are my guildmates in server 44. We also got Fausto, Pornchi. Who's Fausto? Sino si Fausto? Hindi ko siya kilala. Parang ang bad-bad naman natin. Pinapatay pa natin sila. Wala na nga gustong lumaban, oh. Yes, we're gonna be talking about Elemental Trial today because I tried, for the very first time earlier, everybody got the chance to try Elemental Trial, and believe me, it was such a headache. Ang sakit sa ulo. Lahat nagpapatayan parang mga syunga. Pero, alin? Nag-toothbrush ka na't lahat, wala pa rin kalaban, no? Ewan ko ba, bakit walang kalaban nakakainis? I was so excited really about this fight. I was thinking that there's going to be a huge clash. Kasi, di ba, kumbaga, this is the first time that I've seen Bloss being number 2. Kaya naloka talaga ako. Ano ito nga Hindi nga namamatay yung MG ko eh. Ang lakas ng MG ko, di ba? Oh, kabog. Kabog na yung MG ko. Like seriously, my MG is not dying. I don't know if I'm killing anybody, but I know that my MG has a really, really wide range of damage, so I am killing a lot of people. Pete! Bloss! Palit tayo mamaya, Yes. delay yung news. Palit tayo mamaya. Sige, salamat. So, later, guys, naririnig nyo naman, kausap ko yung gumagamit kay Bloss ngayon. Later, after this fight, I will be showing you guys elemental trials, elemental system, guardian system, everything using Bloss account. So, chill lang tayo, malapit na rin ako matapos. Nakakainis, wala tayong kalaban. Ano ba naman to? Na-excite pa ako sa wala. Ano ba yan? Pa-shoutout daw si Raf. Hi, shoutout kay Raf. Shoutout kay Raf. Sino ba talaga to si Fausto? Pero hindi, seryoso, hindi ko kilala si Fausto. Sino ba si Fausto? Parang ngayon ko lang siya nakita. Raya, shout out last days. Bad nito talaga nito ni Kalilo. Sino ba si Fausto? Bagong member? Parang ngayon ko lang siya nakita. Si Kuya Mon ba yan? Drug dealer daw si Fausto. Ang bobod nitong mga to. Si Kuya Mon ba yan? Ang bad-bad nyo kay Kuya Mon. Tagal lang ang mata. Wala kalaban? My gosh. Ano ba ginagawa natin? Nagpaparamihan ba tayo ng kills? Kapag nagparamihan tayo ng kills, naku, panalo na to si Blues. Tingnan natin. Paano tayo nagpapatayan lang ng moms? Ano ba yan? Pa-shoutout daw kay Kier. Shoutout kay Kier. Oo nga, pumapatay kaya yung MG ko. Ay boy, kabugera. Ang lakas. Si Faustisa. FVCK, hello. Shoutout din sa'yo. Dito na pala si Blos. Faustisa. Ewan ko ba dyan? Guys, I still have cough. So, di bale. Okay lang yan. Hindi tayo uubuhin mamaya. Just in case na ubuhin ako, I have my meds with me. Hawak-hawak ko na po si Lola Remedios. Shoutout kay Haiti! Sawadee ka, Haiti! Sarang healthy! Sagwa! Sawadee ka! Bakit niyo daw? Parang naawa tuloy ako sa fair play. Parang binugbog lang sila ng ganon-ganon lang. Talagang dito pa tayo sa gitna talaga pumuesto, di ba? So guys, if you guys are Roland holders, if ever, just wanna give you a heads up, for Roland holders, Abyss Roland War starts at 10:30. There is no warning, no whatsoever, so make sure that all of your guild members are prepared so that this doesn't happen in the future, because Abyss Roland supposed to be the most exciting kind of fight, and this is not what I was expecting. Nabasa ko yung sinabi ni Kala, si Raul, ako kalil. First time ba ni last days? Baka malapit na matapos. Tingnan natin kung sino pinakamaraming kill. Siguro nga nakalimutan nung iba. I was expecting the 2.5 million player to be appearing kasi we've been preparing that. Me, Blos, we've been preparing for that. Excited kaya kami. Shoutout talaga kay Lola Remedios eh. Lola Remedios. Ano ba naman yan? Evander? Anong pangalan yan? Evander na lang. O yan na yan. Game. Ito na. Ito na talaga eh. Si Loki ang top 1. Wala ako eh. Ayoko na. Wala ako. Nakakainis. Hindi. Akala ko ba ako yung pumapatay? Bakit wala ako sa list? Ayoko na, nakakainis. Wala ako sa list. Hindi ko matanggap. Wala ako dun. Okay. Excuse me. Yan na. Woo. Teka lang, guys. Blouse palette. Thanks. Okay, wait lang. Anong server yung 2.5? Yung... Okay, thank you. Si Andre, hindi 2.4 pala si Andre Q from Singapore. So, wait lang guys ha, wait lang. Ko-cover ko lang saglit ng very, very light. Kasi magpapalit po tayo saglit. Saglit lang. Hala, sige, ubo. Woo! Ngayon ko lang na-realize, ang dami ko palang account na naka-open sa cellphone. Diba? Kabogera, may shield mode. Okay, I'm back. Wow. Alright, so since Roland Wars, or Abyss Roland War ended, congratulations first of all to Night Furies. Congrats guys for winning Abyss Roland. Nakalimutan kasi ng kalaban na may Abyss Roland, walang nag-appear. Ano ba yun? Nakakainis. So, first of all, let's go to Abyssal Realm, because a lot of you guys don't know how Elemental Trial works, and this is crazy for me because of course I'm playing as well, and I hate it when other players don't really know what they're doing. Okay? So first thing, by the way, that you guys need to know, Elemental Trials is... Teka lang, ngayon pwede ko na kayo, imamute ko muna kayo ha. Naririnig ko sarili ko wait lang. Okay, game. So, as you guys can see, Elemental Trial only happens in Abyssal Realm. And this only happened, this is daily from either from 1:30 p.m. or 7 p.m. So, you can only play this twice a day, or, it only opens like twice a day, but you can only go in once. Alright, so first thing, by the way, that you guys need to know, there are 5 main elements commanding elements that maintains the elemental balance. To earn 5 elements envoys gift, player must complete the 5 element test. It's supposed to be realm, but I don't know why my letter R, by the way. I don't know, it's F. Sorry. So, okay, so sa Elemental Trial, guys, if you once you go inside, you will just see pretty much that the map is like circle. And then if you look at the mini map, which is on the upper right side of your screen, you will see there where the earth elements are, the fire elements, water, wind, and thunder elements is. Now the thing is, whenever you go inside, make sure the first thing that you check is what is your target, because every player has a specific target. Hindi po tayo pare-parehas. We are not the same. Okay? So, my team, or maybe me personally, I will be killing earth, let's just say earth element first, and then the next team might be killing water element, the other team might be killing fire element. So first thing, you can go PT, or you can be on a party with your members or with your alliance members. It's up to you. However, I'm gonna try to provide you guys with the best techniques whenever you go inside. Alright? So first thing, each of us can choose whichever element that we wanna excel on. When you say when you wanna excel on, ang meaning ko dun is you can choose one element for you that can make you stronger. For example, right now, if you check at Bloss's element, the element that I'm using right now for Bloss is thunder. Okay? So let's just say thunder, then that means if I kill thunder elements in Elemental Trial, my damage is much more superior than those players that doesn't have thunder. So whenever you're going inside, you're only allowed to be in a party with 5 members. So that includes you. That's 5. And the elements are 5 as well. So what you guys need to do, it's very simple. All you need to do is pick 5 members with different... Siya ba yung Yes. Okay. Teka, kasi kabugera talaga ng taon to si... diba? Miss Universe. So, whenever you're making a team, make sure that you don't stick with all fire, all water, all wind, whatever. Make sure if you're trying to pick a member, be in a party with 5 different elements. If you're thunder, make sure you party with someone that is fire, wind, earth, as well as water. Do not be in a party with another... Yeah. Parang ganun. Do not be in a party with somebody that also has thunder same as you. Why? Because during elemental trial, guys, you have to kill 5 different elements. So if you want to make sure that your party finishes fast, then try to be in a party with different class. Don't be so choosy, by the way, whenever you're picking people. Okay? Kasi if you're gonna be sticking with all thunder, kapag napunta ka na sa next level, when you're advancing to the next level, and then you have to kill water, and then all of you guys are thunder, edi nga ngalya bells kayo. Okay? You're not gonna go anywhere, and it's really hard to damage those mobs. Those mobs are no joke. I think I've spent 30 minutes of my time trying to kill earth element, and I was stuck at 1.4k. I didn't get the chance to advance, wala, which is pangit. And then another thing, whenever you're starting a party, once you go to elemental trial, please make sure that if you guys are going to be in different elements, just in case that you guys have different elements, try to help somebody, first. Huwag kayong maghiwa-hiwalay. And then, don't go on alliance mode. Why? Because it's gonna waste your time. It's gonna waste their time. So, there's only 30 minutes and you can only play it once in a day. Or, kunyari, meron 1 element each sa PT mo. Mag-spread kayo or isang spot lang. Excuse me. You can try to focus on 1 spot at a time. Pero alam nyo, isa pang sa technique dito, kasi here's the thing with elemental trial. Elemental trial is not really a place wherein cross-server people fight with each other. If you guys really want to finish, then it's all about teamwork. You really have to work with somebody. Kasi you cannot do this alone. Not unless you have all of the guardian elements hidden on your stash, and then you can just simply change your guardian anytime. I mean, if you're that selfish, then go ahead, do that. I don't care. But if you can't, then try to be in a party. Maybe, kunyari, pagpasok nyo sa elemental trial, which is earlier, this is what I was thinking. When I got in the elemental trial, one of the things that you can do is to be in a party dun sa mga taoy. Lag. Nagulat ako doon, bigla ako naglag. Ngayon lang kita inabutang live. Tas naglag pa ako talaga, 'di ba? Ngayon mo na nga na ako inabutan, naglag pa talaga ako. Bongga. Sorry, sensya na. So, pagpasok nyo dun sa elemental, when you go in the elemental trial, maybe try to check who are those people that have earth guardian, or sino yung pumapatay sa water guardian, or whoever is maybe trying to kill water. And please, don't go on alliance mode. Seriously. If you go on alliance mode, you guys have no idea how hard it is to kill those mobs. Regardless if you're strong, you cannot finish it. Kasi, once you go on alliance mode, let's just say your whole alliance start to kill everybody. Do you guys think that the other alliances won't start to kill you? They will. And ano mangyayari? It's gonna be an all-out war, and then nobody's gonna end up finishing. Parang ganito lang yan eh. If I was that person, for example, I have maybe 660 KBP, right? O kunyari ito, 2.3 million yung BP ko dito. I decided to go on peace mode when I went in the elemental spirit. If I see, let's just say Singapore or maybe other guilds trying to kill my members, I have no choice but to protect my members, so I'll have to kill all of you. Ano mangyayari? Pag pinatay ko kayo, papatayin nyo din ako. Or tatayin nyo akong patayin. Good luck sa inyo. Pero, ganun yung mangyayari. And it's just going to be crazy. You're just gonna end up wasting your time. So please, as much as possible, it's only 30 minutes. For 30 minutes, for crying out loud, don't go on alliance mode. I'm just saying. Ma'am, saan po ginagamit yung Starfall? Guys, the Starfall is not, it's an item that you don't really use at the moment, and probably it's gonna be available during Zodiac. When Zodiac is open, which is this one, the Zodiac Garden, then that's the time maybe that you can use excuse me, that you can use the Starfall. I mean, that's the only place that I think that you guys can use it. So for now, let me go back to Laurentia, and I'm gonna show you guys Oracle. Kasi this is the other feature that you guys need to see. Inom mo ng tubig. Whew! Okay. Kamagla, ganun ba? Nakakainis to. Okay. There's bosses inside, but the thing is, the only thing that you really need to do is not just kill the boss, but you have to gain points from either killing the boss or the mobs. So it really is it's teamwork. If you're not gonna work together with anybody else, you're not gonna finish it. Just like what happened earlier. Most of the people that went inside the Elemental Trial, nobody get the chance to finish it. Why? Because everybody's killing each other. Tapos last minute lang. Mga siguro last 5 to 10 minutes. That's when they realize that it's stupid to be on alliance mode. But still, some of them will still go on alliance mode. Ang tawag doon mga player na hindi nag-iisip. May utak pero di ginagamit. Nakakainis. Inaway. Yung Elemental Guardian, yung boss din. Well, oo, yun na yun. Yung maliliit, the small mobs that you guys can see, that's it. That's the boss. So, let's talk about Oracle, guys, because you guys will see Oracle, which is this one, besides Heavenly Treasure, or this is going to be beside the daily rewards. It really depends, but it's just right below the dungeon. Teka lang. Ayan, I know. Woo! Okay, so here, this one is very simple, guys. This is where you guys are gonna get the, yung guardians nyo. The guardians that you guys will be using in the Elemental Chuchu. Sino yung mahiwagang handy-dandy notebook ko? Bakit kung kailan kailangan ko saka siya nawawala? Pash na yun. Ano? Pash na yung notebook. Yung iba naman ang titigas ng ulo, PK pa din. Well, you can't really please everybody, and you can't really order around everybody. Some people think that they are getting tricked maybe, but most of them are just not thinking. Kagaya ng sabi ko, 'di ba? May utak pero di ginagamit. Sayang naman. Ano ba mas maganda? Defense bonus or excellence resist? Dominic, it really depends eh. When you're a new player, defense bonus is the key. However, once you start leveling up, especially upon reaching master, excellent strike really hurts. So you have to balance defense bonus and excellency resist so that your character will be a little bit more durable. Kasi by the time you reach master level, excellent strike can be higher than normal. It can be around 50, 60, up to 80. I think Bloss have like, I can't remember exactly how much Bloss have for excellent strike. Excuse me. Ba yan? Pero ang kunyari ito, excellent strike ni Bloss is 77.5. So, you guys can already see that excellent strike or the excellent damage can be, really, really deadly. So, okay, going back. So, in Oracle, guys, you get the chance to have one free Oracle spin once every day, and then that one refreshes after 12, which is 1 a.m. in the Philippines. Now, you may decide the points in Advanced Oracle. Now, Advanced Oracle has limited of use. Advanced Oracle, which is this one, it's not yet available, unfortunately. Saan pa nakukuha elemental fruits? I'll explain that Jarlo later. I'll get back to you on that. So, here, as you guys can see, these are the options. You won't really see exactly what you're gonna loot. Ang sakit, diba? And yeah, shout out also to DXB. Hello po. So, now, whenever you're trying to use your roll, you can roll it as is. Pwede ka na mag-roll ng ganito lang. Or, if you're trying to aim maybe for a lot of this, kunyari, let's just say, yung Oracle nyo, pag open nyo ng Oracle, wala yung, or There's no orange, there's no purple, it's just a bunch of blue everywhere. You have the option to refresh this for a specific amount, and as you guys can see, Plus have tried to refresh this many times in order for him to para lang makakuha ng matinong loot talaga. Pero you guys can change it, you guys can switch it, and I recommend that you guys refresh it, especially if you're planning to roll 10 times, because whenever you try to roll, it's just gonna choose whatever that you guys can see in your screen. So if you don't really see a lot of purple, if you don't really see a lot of orange, then please refresh it. Kasi your 10 times will be such a waste if you can't even have a little chance of getting an orange guardian. Now, if you look at the rewards, here's the things that you guys can loot from Oracle. Kilala mo ba si Chancellor 23? Dati nag-PK tayo, no? Sa CM, parang oo. So, there are four types of guardians that you guys can loot from here. The blue, which is the fine, purple, which is the elaborate, yellow, which is the ultimate, and then red is the divine. Unfortunately, the red ones are not yet available, and even if you refresh it multiple times, as you guys can see, we did try to refresh this many times earlier. Getting divine is like trying to get a needle out of a haystack. It's hard, okay? I'm currently using my my character in server 44. Pero I'm also from server 28. So going back, the guardians, by the way, has also 3 types. There is the main guardian, which is the one that you will see in the middle, and I will be showing you guys that later. And then we also have the attack as well as the defense, which I will be explaining again once I open the elemental system. So as you guys can see, those blue things that you guys can see here, these are those blue things. Now, this is very, very similar to glyph. No, not to glyph, but accessory system. And like I said, I will be showing you guys that in a bit. But here are all the loot from Oracle. Now, the red ones, I have a feeling, since you can't really get it that easy, I think you can only loot the red one using advanced Oracle. But I guess I'll have to keep on trying for me to really see like how you guys can actually do that. Now, if we go to the elemental system, so this is the elemental system, and as you guys can see, I'm currently using the thunder now, but I have the option to change it and to switch to whatever element that I choose. Now, for those who are not aware, here's the thing. Asan na yun? Ito. Excuse me. So each character, by the way, have the option to pick what element that you guys want to use. Okay? You guys are, even if you're a BK, mage, diviner, archer, as well as MG, you can choose whatever element that you prefer. But me personally, I would prefer using the one that I have. Maybe kunyari, kagaya nito, I end up choosing thunder because when I did the roll, I end up getting more thunder elements more than the earth, fire, wind, as well as thunder. Okay? Now, another thing, like as you guys can see this picture here, earth is strong against water type players, however weak against wind players. Water is strong against fire types, but weak against earth type. Fire is weak against water, but strong against thunder. So the only people pretty much that can damage me a little bit more are the fire types. And then thunder is weak against fire and then strong against wind. And lastly, wind is strong against earth, but weak against thunder. Alright? So now, how will you know? How will you know if your enemy, if that person that you wanted to kill, how would you know the element that that person is using? Diba? Kasi nga, if you wanted to build your character to fight somebody, you want to know exactly what element they are using. So there's a technique for that. If you zoom in, or if you check on a character, as you guys can see with Bloss's character, you will see on the right side of your IGN, you will see exactly what element that person is using. Okay, so that element, if you see that that person is a thunder element, and that's your, let's just say I'm your main enemy in the server, and you really want to defeat me, then you have to maybe use fire. You have to use fire type. So guys, another thing I noticed with a lot of players, a lot of you guys are thinking that fire type causes burn. No. Walang silbi po yung fire, walang burn effect, okay? There's no special effects even if you use thunder, water, or anything like that. These are just the elements. It's an extra damage or extra feature that you guys can use. Now, once you choose the specific element that you want for your character, kunyari, kagaya ko, thunder, then that means you have to check if you have a lot of these. Now, itong mga to, this side is the attack one, and this side is the defense one. Now, you guys might be wondering, why is there a green color there? Don't mind it. We just put whatever that we have at the moment, because we were come on, we're doing trial and error on our side. Now, for now, every single thing that you loot is important. Parang dati, diba? Parang that is a glyph. This is almost like glyph. Before, whatever glyph that you loot, you wear it, right? It's the same thing during the first part of the elemental system. But of course, as you play the game and as this feature gets older, you will loot more guardians or more of these, so you can choose. Kasi each of these things that you guys loot, they have their own stats. So for example, as you guys can see, this is the Fine Thunder Attack Soulstone. If ever that I loot something greater than this one, then I will switch. Pwede ko siyang i-switch. Pero kung hindi ko siya gustong i-switch, that's fine. Now, there are also times wherein you can be lucky, like this one. This one is an Elaborate Thunder, which is the purple one, and its defense. And as you guys can see, the random stats in it is also stronger than the normal one. So it doesn't really matter if you're using a purple one or a blue one. What's really important, especially when you have a lot of these elemental thingies, the important one is the random stats. Okay? Now, another thing, by the way, that you guys need to learn, these items, by the way, are upgradable. Now, if you guys are wondering, Raya, how can I actually upgrade them? If you upgrade them, like as you guys can see, when it comes to the Guardian, you have to have Guardian Spirits, and you can only get this when you recycle multiple Guardian Stones. Pero it's by chance. So this one is similar to the Spirit, the Spirit recycling as well as the accessory recycling. Medyo parehas sila, pero very limited. Now, other than Guardian Spirit, another thing, by the way, that you guys need are this one. This green thing here is called the Soul Stone Spirits. So you can only get that when you're recycling items or when you're recycling your stones. Ma'am, accept me to put to your list. Saan yan? Rank? MN? O sige. Kala ko ano. Tapos ito, kagaya nito, for your attack and defense, you can also upgrade them by having this one, the Soulstone Spirit. I did upgrade this up to level 3, and I got the Soulstone Spirit by doing the Oracle, and at the same time by recycling. So I recycled some, I end up looting some Soulstone Spirits, and then when I did the Oracle, yung madaming spin, like the 10 spins, I end up getting Soulstone Spirits, so I upgraded it. Thank you, Mr. Jumbo. Okay naman, medyo may sakit pa, Mark. So again, whenever you're trying to upgrade your stones, your extra stones, your attack, as well as your defense, my first tip when it comes to that is pick the one that has a better stats. Okay? The better, kumbaga, the greater the stats, the better the upgrade. So that's, I guess that's one thing that you have to consider whenever you're doing that. And then whenever you're trying to recycle items, for now, I don't really, especially if you're not a pay-to-play player, I don't really recommend that you recycle the items that you are getting. As much as possible, try to use them for now. And then if ever that you've already maxed out all the slots around your guardian, your guardian system, then try to hide it. And then by the time that you have many, kapag marami ka na, if you have a lot of those stones, then that's the time you decide what element you wanna focus on. Pero syempre, of course, in the future, when you have many of those, try to make sure that you have sets for water, fire, for all of the elements, so that if you're gonna be fighting with somebody, kunyari, Roland Wars, and then you have to fight with, maybe, for example, Bloss versus, kunyari, si Regis ulit. And then Regis, let's just say, is using fire, and I'm Thunder type. So in order for me to gain advantage over Regis, who is a fire type, I have to change my guardian into a water type. So I can have a little more advantage. But again, that's advanced playing, huh? That technique is what you call advanced playing. For now, since this is just the start, do not frustrate yourself if you don't have guardians yet, if you don't have stones yet. Don't get aggravated. Don't do panic buying. Okay? You don't need to overspend just to get the guardians. Kasi, come on, you guys already know how MU works when it comes to this one. Today, it might be so hard to get it, but maybe tomorrow you'll see something in the grand store for maybe $19.99 for maybe 10 dice or something like that. So again, don't rush. If you're gonna rush, that's up to you, but at the end of the day, maybe after a month or maybe after 2 weeks, you maybe spend $100 and then the other players will just be spending 20, and you guys both have the same element. So make sure that whenever you're making decisions, especially when you're paying, be wise. Okay? Why you let... I didn't let him! You have no idea. You have no idea, Muhammad, what he did. I was on a call with him because I was discussing to him how the elemental system works, and then he opened his camera and then showed me. He was like, look, payment successful. So it's not my fault. He made his own decision. Miss Raya, pwede ba makita yung combo niyo po sa spirit? combo ko sa Raya, I'm using purple spirits still. I haven't really changed, but here I'm still using the frozen flame. I think I'll show that in a bit. Now let's talk about combination, guys. For now, everybody, this one, I don't think that anybody can complete it yet because the advanced dice is not yet available. So I don't really recommend, you do this. And by the way, Muhammad, I didn't even know that he spent around 6k dias already for the Oracle. I only saw him spin like 2k. Okay, never mind. I just realized that he did spend around that kasi he was trying to make me jealous that he's already spinning, and I really, really wanted to spin earlier. So ito, for this one, don't stress yourself out with the relation, because I have a feeling that this relation or the combinations are not yet complete. So again, excuse me, to stress it out, don't stress yourself with this, okay? Now let's talk about elemental spirits. Elemental spirits, by the way, with this one, my tip is keep this balance. This does not affect your guardians, okay? Fire element, water element, wind, earth, as well as thunder. This works like your fruits, okay? This works like your fruits. You can have maybe, as much as possible, like what I did with my archer in server 28. I try to balance them all out. Kasi in normal fights, you guys will see that whenever you're trying to hit normal attacks, you will see your elemental damage, right? So every time you're trying to fight, then you might end up fighting with fire element, you end up fighting with water element, wind, earth, as well as thunder. So making sure that your damage is balanced, then it's for the best. Pero, okay, there's a but. Pero, let's just say, for example, I am a thunder element, and let's just say I wanted to maybe rank up it more or advance a little bit more than the rest. You can do so, but I would still suggest that you balance them all out. Kasi nga, you can't really tell exactly who or what kind of element your enemies will have. So make sure that it's balanced. Ang masyadong pwede nakakain na sa burger. Oh, thank you. And pasensya na if I don't know why. Sometimes I just really can't sleep. Ewan ko ba. Anyways, going back. For me, again, in my Raya, I have this at rank 3. This one is rank 2. Basta rank 2 sila. Ito, sila. And then this one is rank 3 for me. So, I don't know why I chose the fire element, but I thought that fire element is the easiest one to get. I just thought. But then after seeing Bloss did so many spins, I realized that it's not the easiest. Sorry, I archer din po ako nasa level 345 to 370. Saan po ako magpo-focus sa stats? Flee and hit. When you're at that level, make sure that that's the best time to work on your flee as well as your hit. Now, here's another thing, by the way, that you need to know. If you guys are wondering, what's the use of this, right? Why did they add elemental system? What's the benefit of doing that? Now, it's an extra damage, simply. And hi, Kyrie Heart, I miss you too. So, as you guys can see, if you look at your stats, if you look at elemental fruits, right, you can see there that you will have either fire attack, fire defense, thunder. It's an extra stats. It gets activated just like excellent strike, lucky strike, ignore defense, double damage. It works the same. So whenever you try to attack, it gets triggered by your normal attack. So if you spam attack, if you hit many mobs or many enemies, it gets triggered by that. I can visit later, don't worry. Kailan nila i-fix yung XP bar? I honestly don't know why in your guys' end the XP is not fixed. Kasi in my archer it's fixed. Kay Bloss fixed. Kay sa MG it's fixed. So maybe you need to uninstall and then reinstall, or maybe you need to update it or something. Bakit kayo hindi pa ayos? Sa amin ayos na. I mean, us, in our end, it's fixed. We don't really have any complaints about that. So that's the reason why I'm kind of curious, like, why? Sorry. Peace out. Thanks, wifey. So here's another thing. This is, by the way, the spirits. As you guys can see, these are the spirits. Now, there's something that I guess you didn't notice, or maybe you noticed this before, but then you can't really open it, or you can't really look at it. But as you guys can see, chadan, here's the awaken. However, even though that this is something that you guys can touch, unfortunately, the items are not something that's easy to get. Okay? Even though Bloss have many materials, unfortunately. Hi D! Hi! So, even though Bloss has many items, even though that she can complete all of these, this is the main problem. The Spirit Awaken Stone, or the stones to awaken it for the pets, it's not available yet. You cannot buy it in the diamond store. You can't really get it from the treasury yet. You can't get it from the marketplace, and it says here soon. So, we're still kinda waiting for that. So don't stress yourself with this one, okay? Just saying. And hi, Shoya Ishida. Hello. And hi, T. So, here's the thing. Whenever you're also doing your elemental spirits, because now, now we are at the level wherein we have so much materials, diba? I don't know if you guys noticed, especially for the older servers, from server 1 up until to server 100, you guys will notice that we have so much materials. And when I say so much materials, I'm talking about pets, or I'm talking about spirits. We have so much spirits, we have so much glyph. So that means you guys now have the option to build dual sets. When you say dual sets, because you have so many materials to the point that most of the players, or some of the players, have max. Like this one, it's master level for almost all, right? But then of course, even though Bloss have like maxed out items, she will still keep getting this one, the soul crystal. So that means she has the option to maybe upgrade another set of pet that she can hide on the account, or because you start top up player. She start at top up player, not me. So here's the thing also. No, we don't really use the pink diamonds as much, because come on, when it comes to Bloss's account, Bloss never used pink diamonds to roll for. Again, there's a difference between a normal a pay-to-play player as well as a free-to-play player. Free-to-play player, we maximize. I'm a free-to-play player somewhat, right? So I maximize the pink diamonds, especially using in Dragon Lord Treasure, Spirit Treasure, and all that. With top-up players like this, they don't use that. They use it for something else, something that maybe in the future for changing gears and all that stuff. But for this, they don't really use it for, So that's why every day if they do their quest, it gets added up to the point that they can maybe hit 20k, 50k, even 100k, especially if they don't really touch it at all. So again, going back. I only became a top-up player because I keep getting bullied in my server. And before I initially wanted to stick to being a free-to-play player, but like I always tell you guys how toxic my server is. So in order for me to catch up and in order for me to fight back, because I can't do what I needed to do because they follow me everywhere, I have to top up. And now my character is at top 33, 32 in ranking, and I am still gonna fight, so beware. Shut up. So again, going back, when it comes to the spirits, here's the thing. Whenever you're choosing your elements, another thing that you guys have to consider, especially in the future, not now, okay? Don't worry again for now, whatever guardian or whatever element that you choose to prioritize, you don't need to worry about it for now. Okay, you can use thunder, you can use wind, depending on what you can get more for now. Okay, for now. Again, like I said, do not panic buy. Wag. No one won the Abyss Roland for you. I don't know, Alex, because my guild, we kinda left War Alliance and then moved to another alliance, to our own alliance, because unfortunately our leader deleted his account. So after him deleting his account, then there's really there's no point to stay in a guild where all you can think of are betrayal, people leaving you behind, people lying to you. It was crazy. So because all of those people that were left in war are those people that were left behind, people that got betrayed, people that were bullied. So I told them, instead of staying at War Alliance, let's just make our own alliance. An alliance wherein we can be whoever we are. We are not somebody, we're not war alliance na ginawa ng kung sino, ginawa ng player na iniwan din naman kami, 'di ba? So instead of staying in war alliance, we made yin yang. And yin yang is not really a PvP sort of guild for now. We just focus on our character and we don't really give an F about everybody. We just care about each other. Just us. Kumbaga kung awayin nila kami, if they wanna bully us, we don't care. Kasi if we end up getting strong by focusing on ourselves, we will fight back soon. But for now, we'll just focus on ourselves. That's for S28, S3 version. Anyways, going back. For now, you don't have to worry about this because this is something that you cannot do yet. But in the future, once this is available, okay? Once this is available, all you guys need to do is focus on the element based on your battle spirit. Kasi once you start awakening, you guys will see this. So it adds fire attack by 40%, add fire attack, blah blah blah. So again, plus you show status. Which one? The status of my. It's not that good, but this one is balanced. That's why, that's the reason why we choose this. Kasi here's the thing, guys. Whenever I don't know if you guys, I think I've already mentioned this many times, but whenever you're trying to choose spirits, accessories, don't just focus on, oh wow, lucky strike, excellent strike, and all that stuff. Make sure that you're choosing things that are gonna balance your stats. For example, if Bloss's character have a really, really OP attack, then that means if we're gonna try to change or switch it up with the spirits or the accessories, you have to choose something that can help you boost your HP, your defense, your resist, because those are important. And with that being said, I remember this archer in my server. I'm not gonna name that person, but that person is only Master 2. And even though that the person is only Master 2, Master 3 people, Master 4 people with 1 million BP, they are having a hard time killing that person. And this is not from my guild, this is from an enemy, from my enemy's guild. And the reason why I want to mention that person is because that person's build is solid. The person's damage is okay. The person's resist is okay. So it's really OP. Nasa server 34 ka pa rin po, Ma'am Raya, or lumipat ka na po? I'm at server 28 originally, but the one I'm using right now is at server 44, under Night Furies. And no, I didn't switch. I only have... Well, I had the character at 171, but I didn't really focus on it anymore afterwards. Kumbaga, I kind of stick with those characters that I've already worked hard for already, like my archer, my archer, and then the MG. So ayun, pinatay yung character ko. May pumatay sa archer ko. Busy. The reason, by the way, I haven't really done any lives or any videos is because I got sick for maybe a week. Medyo. I still have some cough. I still cough every now and then. Kagaya ngayon, I can feel it. It's itchy. Pero I'm much better. The other, I guess, starting last Sunday. I think starting last Saturday, I was so sick to the point that I had to wear a face mask and all that stuff. Loyal ka po pala. I'm only loyal to those people that are also loyal to me. I mean, why would you betray those people that are loyal to you, diba? Shout out kay Last Days. So, okay. Anyways, going back. Again, this is the start. This feature again is just new. Are you going to the MU event on the 27th? I think I'm obliged to go. I think I'm obliged to go to the MU event since I'm your MU moderator. So, yeah. I have no choice. I have no choice but to call in sick. No, just kidding. I don't know yet. Okay guys, I don't know. I haven't really mentioned this to everybody, but I have anxiety with when there's so many people around me. So I don't know yet. I'm still trying to conquer that fear. So we'll see. I'm kind of scared, but at the same time, I really also want to go on that event because it seems exciting, and I like games, and that's the ESGS convention for crying out loud. So that means there are so much games that will be available there, not just MU. Diba? And I'm also a cosplayer, so I will see people that are cosplaying, so it's gonna be so much fun. However, there's gonna be so much people, and I'm not used to being around so much people. So we will see. So these are, yeah. Here's the thing, okay? Plus you take a medicine. Thank you. So here's the thing when it comes to your gears, okay? Para doon sa nagtatanong, for that person that's asking, Mac. Sa accessories, just make sure that you keep it balanced. Again. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's why I'm going to go back to elemental. So again, excuse me. Sorry. So again, with elemental spirits, again, do not you guys, I don't know how long you have been playing, but if this feature is just brand new to all of us, for those top-up players, don't overspend. You'll just waste your money for doing that. If you don't want to listen to me, that's fine. I mean, all I'm saying, I don't really care on how you spend your money. Like, no joke, I don't really care on how you spend your money. But make sure that whenever you're trying to spend your money into doing this, make sure you try to remember how MU works. You guys might be spinning right now for how much? I don't know, 6,000 diamonds, just like Bloss. But in the future, you might end up seeing in Grand Store that there's going to be a 10 dice pack for $10 or $9.99, or a 20. I don't know. The Grand Store, I don't really know, but I know how MU works. I've been playing this game for probably almost 10 months now, 9 months. So I know that's something that's gonna appear in the future in his element spirit. Now the reason why I'm using thunder for the elemental spirits is because we did maybe 3 spins. 3 10 times spins. Okay? When we did the 3 10 times spins, we end up getting multiple stones. Okay? Shout out kay Angelica Rose. Hi. Adri. Oh, hi Adri. Oh, yeah, I know you. Hi Adri. So, sorry, going back. So, the only reason why we're using thunder is because we get, out of all the stones that we looted so much thunder. So when me and Bloss, when we were brainstorming on the character, Bloss originally wanted to use earth. Okay? Which one? Dito? Oh, hi Danielle from S29. Hi. I remember you. Hi. So, yun. Mamaya tuturo ko ulit sa'yo yung elemental spirit. I'll go back to that. So, again, I only use thunder simply because we looted so many. But for now, especially for the free-to-play players, whatever you loot, whatever stones that you loot, use it. Because you have so many slots, you have no means to be choosy. Wag ka munang choosy, just use it for now. And then if you end up getting so many, because every day you get free spins, and then maybe in the future, if you got extra diamonds or if you wanted to spin, right, then you can do so in the future. But for now, don't be choosy. I'm in a live stream and I'm hi. No, there's honestly no event. The thing with the elemental trial, guys, the thing with the elemental trial is it's a matter of cross-server teamwork. The problem right now is not everybody wants to work with you. Diba? So I don't think that we didn't loot it from the elemental spirits. The things that you guys saw there just now, those came from Oracle, which is this one. And again, for those people that just came sa stream, welcome sa stream nga pala. Hindi, server 29 ka ako. And hello also to server 7. Hello. Explain ko again Ma'am, sana maalala din ako. Naaalala pa kita, Evander. Ang unique kaya ng name mo. Okay, again, I'll go back from the start for everybody, since a lot of you guys just came in. So going back, so if you guys see under your dungeons, you will see Oracle here. Okay, Oracle, again, you get 1 free Oracle chance every day, and the chance starts refreshes at around 12, which is after reset. You will also get another free chance. Now the thing with this one is you guys will get a dice. So once you roll the dice, you will get a number, and then it will blah, 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 and then it chooses whatever number it drops on. So if ever that, for example, you don't really see any purple or any yellow, and if ever that you end up buying 10 rolls or 10 dice, then make sure that you try to use this. Okay? Kasi the only reason why you wanna use 10 times is to make sure that you get good loot, right? And it wouldn't be possible to get good loot if you don't really see any purple or any oranges in your options. So here's the thing, whenever you're trying to roll on the Oracle, you only roll on whatever you guys see in here. So let's just say, for example, this is not available, this is not available, this is not available, and this is not available. If that happens, then try to use maybe this is 20 dias, okay? The only reason why it became 80 dias is because Bloss used it. Bloss refreshed it, unfortunately. Yeah, they don't want to use peace mode in trial. And for me, sorry for the word, but they have to use their brains whenever they go in, trial, in elemental trial. Because if you don't want to go on peace mode, it's not just the other players that don't get the chance to finish it. You won't also get the chance to finish it, no matter how strong you are. Because this is teamwork. Those mobs are not that easy. Those mobs will only be easy once you reach Master 10. Because this feature is something that is supposed to be available in Master 10, in my opinion. But I guess they've already released it now. I mean, for me, flexing your BP in elemental trial is just plain stupid, okay? Regardless of how much you flex your BP there, if you don't get the chance to finish it, kasi for example, those people that I'm gonna be using as an example, no hate, okay, no hate, alright? So let's just say, for example, I was supposed to use Kaka, but never mind, I'll just use Bloss. Let's just say Bloss went in elemental trial, right? 2.3 million BP. And then Andre Q, which is the number 1 in the cross server right now from Singapore, in the cross server now, let's just say nagpuntahan sila, they both go in elemental trial. If Andre Q started killing Bloss's member, of course Bloss won't really just look at their, her dying members. We will fight back. So pag lumaban si Bloss, ang ending, lalaban din yung enemies. So ang mangyayari is, nag-PvP na kayo sa loob. Ginawa nyo na siyang Roland Wars. Guys, elemental trials is not Roland Wars. Okay? Don't fight inside. Your only enemy inside are supposed to be the mobs, and you only get 30 minutes to complete 5 quests inside. So in short, please use your brains. Your brains are in your head simply to work. Okay? Gamitin, ha? Gamitin. Huwag sayangin. Sayang naman, may utak di ginagamit. So, yon. Don't fight inside. For those players that wanna fight and kill inside, you're just making it worse, not for the other people, but you're making it worse for you. Why? Because, for example, if they see that you're the only one killing, and they know that you're trying to you're trying to complete water, the next time that they see you in that map and they know what you're trying to aim for, they'll just kill you. They won't let you finish too. Okay? So don't. Paano ba mag-elemental trial? Di ko na-get sa elemental na sumatake. I will be making an in-depth guide because right now it's not available. I did record some videos earlier and I did some screenshots while I was in. So I'll try to explain elemental trial the best way I could. I'll start with the editing very soon, probably later. I'm in the help section of elemental system. There's a Pokemon chart. Okay, the weakness of the yung weakness, if you guys are checking, I think you're checking the elemental system, right? This one. So the weakness also works. Yes, it also works for the for the mobs. The problem though with that is you get 5 quests. Okay? You get 5 quests. Then that means you're not just gonna kill Earth element on that day. After you kill, maybe after earning 1.5k or 2k points for Earth, your next one will be either fire, wind. So in the end, you'll end up fighting all element. So make sure that if you're gonna be on a party, be in a party with different element people. Don't stick with your own element, and make sure that you remember the weakness and the strengths of your own element that you're using. Okay? And if ever, for example, like I said, not everybody is a top-up player, so not everybody will have a guardian, right? If ever that you don't really have a specific guardian yet, then just make sure that you are gonna be in a party that kills the same mobs. Kasi when I was doing elemental trial earlier, it was so crazy. Kasi in my party, I was killing Earth mob, and then one of my members was killing the water mobs, and then the other one's on the fire mob, and then the other one is on the wind. So ang ending, instead of us finishing it really, really fast, we didn't get the chance to finish it because we are separate with each other. We were not focusing on one mobs. We have different, we had different quests. So by the time you go in, this is the reason why teamwork is needed. By the time that you go in elemental spirit, and then make sure that you check your target. Your target, by the way, will appear here. It will appear here. You will see here the team, and then you will see the target. If you click on the target, you will see what mobs you're supposed to kill. So by the time you go in, even if you go in solo, by the time you go in, you can ask them ASAP, who's gonna be killing Earth? Who's gonna be killing fire? If somebody said me, let's form a party. So that all of you guys can be killing the same kind of mobs, making it easier for you guys to gain points. Get it? Excuse me. Hi, Sunny. Malakas ba damage ng mob? Here's the funny part. There's no damage coming from the mobs. The problem is, the mobs are so durable, it's much more durable than the tank. It's really, really, really durable. I think, again, remember, my character now have 660k BP and my damage is OP. And then I was in a party with a mage that has a really, really OP damage as well. And it took me... No, I can't remember how many times I've killed a mob, but killing a mob on your own, and even if you're killing a mob with some people, it's really, really, really hard. So that's the reason why it's best, the best technique there is once you go in, party with people that have the same quest as you, and then try to focus on one mob at a time. That's the hardest, because of course once you go in, everybody goes auto attack, but that's the best technique that I can think of. I didn't know there was a mission. Problem is too many. Okay, it's okay, man. No, like I said, nobody really knew how elemental trial works earlier. That's why the first time ever that you went in, not just for you but even for my server, it was a disaster. Why? Everybody was flexing, everybody was showing how strong they are, everybody was trying to kill each other, and I was like, No, just no. And there's only 30 minutes to do that, right? There's only 30 minutes to, to do elemental trials. So that's the crazy part, because everybody was on alliance. Even me personally, I'm not gonna lie. When I first went in, I was on alliance mode, but then I saw how durable the mobs are, and everybody started realizing, guys, I don't think alliance mode should be, we shouldn't be on alliance mode. Let's switch to peace. So most of us switched to peace, which was a good, it was a good start. But then world peace, and then some other, even Exalt earlier, they were all, some of them were on alliance mode, so they were still killing, and it makes it hard for the players to finish their quest, because once you die, it takes you maybe 10 seconds to respawn back, right? Ms. Raya, okay po ba gastusin yung pink diamond sa Dragon Treasure? Yes and no. Yes for spirit and accessory. No for Dragon Lord. Because you're not really getting points from that, and then the items that you're getting are bounded, so you can't even sell them. See? Parehas kami na din yun. Kaya maliit damage nyo, baka kasi hindi gumagana sa kanila yung normal damage. Hindi, no. It's not that. Those mobs are durable. It was built to be durable because, again, elemental trial only happens twice in a day. Then that means the expected number of players that are gonna be playing elemental trials are coming from multiple servers. Coming from server 3, or it depends on who's your cross server, right? And probably they're expecting pretty much to accommodate 1,000 to 500 players inside. So of course, with that being said, if they are going to make it easy to kill the mobs, then what ends up happening is there's no thrill, right? So probably that's the main reason why they chose to make it durable. But I guess I still have a feeling that they will make some adjustment after some, after hearing the feedbacks. So I don't know yet, but I will be providing my own feedback to them about it, because I was crazy hard. Okay, for the whole 30 minutes I was stuck at quest 1. And here's the funny part. I know what to kill, but I was stuck at quest 1, which was crazy. Malag pa sa Roland versus the Abyssal Domination. Yes, that's another thing. It was so lag inside because there are so many players. No problem, Lloydie. I keep on explaining it over and over again, so don't worry. So again, excuse me. Asa na ba si Donya Andiyan lang yan. So, when it comes to Elemental Spirit, again, you can only loot that for the meantime, for now here. This is the only place that I can see where you guys can loot it. The only thing I guess that you can really loot from Elemental Trial, which is going to be important, this reward that you guys can see there, the reward is probably gonna be the Soul Stone Spirit, which is this one. This green one here, this is one of the things that I saw that you can loot there. Yes, I will be making a short video about the Elemental Spirit, the Elemental Trials, as well as how the Oracle works. Yung sa akin, kulay yellow pa rin. Alin? I don't know why for most of you guys it's still not fixed, because after the patch, it was supposed to be fixed. I guess for those people that are having problems with their XP bars, my best suggestion for you guys is go to a Wi-Fi spot, go to settings, go to apps, go to clear data. Clear data your game. Like, just clear data it, and then log into the game, let it patch, let it update, and then it's probably gonna fix your XP bar. Because my XP bar is fixed for my server 28. It's also fixed for Bloss. It's also fixed for my MG. So that's why. Take care of your health. You keep. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I'm still actually sick, but this topic, after playing Elemental Trials earlier, I told myself, No, even if I get a headache, I should discuss about this because it's crazy. That freaking elemental trial was such a disaster earlier. Like, no joke. Baka nga, ma'am, yung isang tip nyo. Oh, reinstall is better. And thank you, by the way, Litwana from Server 70. I really appreciate your concern. Maybe it's... No! Okay, the elemental thingy, by the way, is only available for Master 1 level 30. For my MG, I have an MG, remember? My MG is not Master level yet, so I don't have elemental Chuchu yet. So another thing, if you guys are wondering about the elemental fruits, by the way, can be created when you go to your craft. Okay, when you go to your craft and then fruit synthesis, you'll see elemental fruits, and you guys can get, you need demon type essence as well as gem of Maya. Now for those of you guys who are not aware how to get demon type essence, you guys can buy it from elemental shop. Alliance shop. You guys can get it from dungeon, but the drop in the dungeon, it's once in a blue moon, so no. Ayala 2, power 2 million. Yeah, it's only for master. Land of Trials, this is where I get, I think I looted some, but again, the drop is not really that abundant, so don't expect to be getting a lot of it. And then World Boss, again, the drop, limited. I normally get mine from Land of Trials most of the time. But on a daily basis, maybe I get one or none. Yes, for this elemental trial, this elemental system, by the way, this is something that from server 1 to maybe 171, those who have reached master level and stuff, you guys need to know about how to do this, especially if you guys are, if the cross server map is already open for you, because again, it's crazy, it's a disaster if you guys are gonna start killing each other inside elemental trial. It's useless, okay? It's useless. Can I see your set? Right now, the set, as you guys can see, the set is not really a set. It's just pretty much Bloss just grab whatever red item that she saw and then just like, there, that's it, that's my set. Chiadan. I don't really recommend this set for now. I mean, if you're gonna be pushing for red set, go for a full set. If not a full set, go for a set with OP stats. Spirit Awakening is something... No, this is not something I bought. Bloss, Bloss is my friend. So that's the reason why I can open Bloss like almost anytime. Like earlier, during, basta close kami. I am also doing Facebook Live. Actually, I'm supposed to switch my live stream on Facebook and then my in-depth guides here, but I'm still kind of fixing that transition. But if you guys would, kasi nga, I don't really like my YouTube, my YouTube videos getting crowded with my live streams, kasi nga, my live streams are just too long, and most of the time I just talk with you guys, and I want my I want my YouTube to have all of my in-depth guides, so that you guys have a library where you can check all of the things that I discussed in a shorter version. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, and probably I'll be starting to do that by October. I'm still transitioning. So if you haven't added or if you haven't liked or followed my Facebook page, then yun. Yeah. Aha. Bantayan mo kasi mamaya, Ma'am Raya. Bakit? Server 29 ka ba? Oh, hindi. I mean, andito ba server 29? Hindi pala yan. Wala pala ako dun. So again, for now, for everybody that's here, para saan po yung new item sa Abyssal Alliance shop na Spirit Source? Okay, yes. Thank you. Wala pa nga yun eh. Sa totoo lang eh. The Spirit Source Tinder and Divine Source Tinder. Good question. First of all, when it comes to the to the shop, I don't think that the shop is updated. Okay, because there are certain things that you are supposed, you're supposed to buy in the shop, but it's not available yet. So we're kinda, it's not yet fixed. Antay pa. We have to wait. Well, I kinda have to do my live on my Facebook. You guys will figure it out soon. But for now, I can't really tell you guys the details about it. I'm from server Batanes. Pa-shoutout naman po kay Beelzebub sa Beelzebub na Alliance. Shoutout sa Beelzebub! So as you guys can see, there's a lot of things that are missing. You can't really buy... Oh, it's fixed. Never mind. It's fixed. It's fixed. Earlier after the update, you can't even buy this there. You can't even Alliance shop. It's supposed to be here. I hope it's here. Wala. Wala pa rin. Diamonds pa rin siya. Okay. So just to explain how that works. If you go to Elemental System and then you click on Elemental Spirits, you'll see there this one. As you guys can see, Spirit Source Tinder is something that you guys can use to upgrade your elemental spirits. Now, for me, in my opinion, do not focus when it comes to your fire, or when it comes to elemental spirit, don't focus on one. Okay? This is not the place to focus on just one. Try to make sure that all of your spirits are the same. Okay? That's honestly, Lloydie, that's the problem with iOS. Kasi when it comes to MU, whenever they release their updates, they release it at the same time for both Apple as well as Google. The problem is with Apple, they take some time to release it to the public. So yun yung problema. Wala pa sa Alliance shop, diba? So as you guys can see, you're supposed to be able to buy it from the Diamond Shop, Alliance Shop, Event Rewards, as well as Market Purchase. Excuse me. But at the moment, you can only buy it right now using diamonds. Now, I personally had 900. I had 1,000 Tinder on my Raya, and I used it to rank 3 my fire element, and then rank 2 for the water, wind, earth, as well as thunder. So if you guys are wondering how I got mine using the advanced treasure map before somebody complained about it. Naiinis ako. Sa totoo lang, tatagalog ako, pero naiinis talaga ako doon sa nag-complain na yun. Nakakainis ka. Kung sino ka man nag-complain, kagigil. Because come on, admit it, guys. Everybody enjoyed that, ano ba tawag dun? Basta yun, yung the Iron Blood PK was enjoyable when the treasure map was there. Nobody played Iron Blood, but then when that was there, everybody loved playing it, and then somebody complained about it. So, boom, gone. Same din na Android version, wala pa din sa shop. Talaga? No. For those that cannot see the Tinder right now, I guess, for in your shop, all you need to do is log out, make sure that you turn off the game, and then log back in, and then you guys will see that it's gonna be patched. And hi Noako, hi. So again, this is how it works. Kasi it's kulang eh. For now, unfortunately, for this one, ito lang ang level 9 eh. So let's just say, I'll buy Tinder kung nakikinig ka, plus, bili ako isa. Gastos. Okay. But don't do this, Don't waste your diamonds on this one. I'm only doing this to show you guys how it works. So, you guys can use that to upgrade your elemental spirit. Now, since this one is the closest to rank 2, then let's just go ahead and upgrade this. Now, after upgrading it, once you reach level 10, you will now be asked to use Spirit Energy Diamonds, which you can buy also through Diamonds, or you can get it through, like I said, the Advanced Treasure Map before. It's not in here, but I can't really show the face at the moment. I'm only using my phone. Don't worry, once I get a laptop, I'm not just gonna be doing a face reveal, but I will have a good live streaming system wherein you guys can see my facial reaction and all that stuff. But for now, I can't. I am only using my phone, and my phone is kind of covering, my fingers kind of covering the camera. So that's the reason why I can't show. This one. So this one, if you guys you guys will see it. If for those people that played Iron Blood PK before, when the advanced treasure map was open, and if you used that, you guys will see that you have this as well. Okay? Now to use it, it's only available once you reach rank level 10 for any rank. So as you guys can see here, rank 10 na siya. So there, ang taas ng dagdag ng BP, diba? Ang sharp. Ano yung red dot sa market? Malamang sa auction, sabi ni Alliance Auction 1. Ang laki ng dinagdag. So yun. So but again, for elemental spirit, make sure that you keep it balanced. If this is rank 2, then work on your thunder, work on your earth. Make sure that everybody, everything's the same level. But once you already have your chosen element, kunyari, if you're using fire, then maybe work on your fire a little bit more first. And then if you have water, work on it first. Yun ang pataasin mo. Make it higher. Something like that. I'm from Server Batanes pa. Shoutout din po sa PH Society V2. Mortal na kalaban ng bisip. Parang kami. Mortal na kaaway world peace. Really? T, those questions. Ay, hindi pala si T yan. Akala ko si T. I'm sorry, T. I thought that was you. Okay. Going back. So, you guys will see that you guys have so much items that you can't really use it. Like the Stardust, some of the gems there. You guys don't have to worry because those things will come out soon. Don't stress yourself over the things that you cannot use yet. Okay? So, just keep them for now in your warehouse and try to get as much as you can. Yeah, I was sick for a couple of days. Sorry. And hi, WSK too. So, Zodiac Guardian, as you guys can see, this is still closed. And Zodiac means, Teka, yung pang R2 na elemental drop na siya sa Spirit Ruins. Dun ko pala siya lagi nakikita. Okay, so yes, you guys can get the R2. Not really the R2, but yeah, bago mag rank 2, rank 3, rank 4, rank 5, that thing that I just used there, it's something that you guys can get now from Spirit Ruins. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate you. Tingnan nga natin. Ay, di ginagawa yung Spirit Ruins, Ano ba yan, You can't really see it here, unfortunately. Tingnan nga natin, wala bang may party. Ayaw ni Chidi, wag. Bahala na si Pit gumawa yan. Basta yun, you guys can get it when you play all of the items in Warehouse 3. Man. Ria, pwede makita yung stats niya. Sige, wait lang. Tapos ito, puro sabay ni. Grabe. But, well, he got so much. Ito, this one. The Spirit Energy Diamond, you guys can loot this from Spirit Ruins, ha? Okay. So, okay, when it comes to Bloss's stats, the cool thing about Bloss doesn't really have one stats. Okay? This is the kind of character that have, kasi again, for players from server 1 to server 171 or 100 or to 200 maybe, or maybe 170 something. These are the servers that have so much items. You guys are abundant now with items. Like, as you guys can see, especially for some top-up players, but not even just the top-up players, even the normal players, you guys will notice that you have so much extra items that some of you guys end up selling them. Even me personally, in my Raya, I don't have the full red glyph, but I have so much extra red glyph hidden. Kasi those old servers, these is, you know, pretty much, you guys are at that stage wherein you can keep what you call a secondary hidden gear. When you say secondary hidden gear, it means you can have a full gear from your, you know, starting from your spirit to your accessory to your glyph as a full defense built kind of character, or you can also have a gear that is a full attack, or it could be a hybrid. So that's the cool part about, you know, that's the cool part about old servers. You have now the option to make 2 sets of gears kasi you guys are now abundant with items, diba? Guys, you know, our exchange event will be back probably tomorrow. Tomorrow it's back, or maybe later after reset. It's always like that. So, if you guys check on Bloss's stats, excuse me. Wait. Oh. Okay. Sorry about that. So, when it comes to Bloss's stats, as you guys can see, Bloss is both durable as well as very deadly when it comes to the damage. This one is kind of fixed in that manner. However, Bloss has the option to change it up. As you guys can see, especially with the spirits, right? As you guys can see with the spirits, the battle spirit is not the only one that has 5 stars, and it's not the only one that is maxed. So there's a time wherein when he's battling, he can be using Azure Flame, and then next thing you know is maybe he's using this one to stun enemies or making shields or whatsoever. So you guys now, you know, when you reach Master 2, 3, or by the time that you reach, like, because now, especially for older servers, every single thing that you're getting is so many. You get more Gem of Health, you get more Gem of Blessing, you get more and more items that you guys can use. So especially for a max out player like Bloss or a max out player like mine, kunyari, my character, especially if I have max append and all that stuff, all I need to do is just go to no, not here, sorry. All I need to do is just go here to enhance, and I can just simply switch, you know, transfer some of the stuff and all that. I love you too. Sarang iyo. So it's simple. It's like that. But that's how, you know, ano? Paano po ba nag-work yung damage bonus? Good question. I'm gonna rely on my handy-dandy notebook. So, damage bonus, by the way, for those who are not aware, damage bonus, it increases your character's all sorts of damage. So, and it's, if you have a damage bonus percentage, then it's more on by percentage. Tapos, the extra damage dealt to the target. So, when you say damage bonus, you're talking about excellent strike, double damage, lucky strike, ignore defense. Yeah, those extra hits that you do on your enemies. So when you have high damage bonus, it affects those. Now, for me, the most deadliest one, I explained this to the other, you know, to one person yesterday. I think it's my BFF. The best, out of all those extra damage that you're getting, double damage, ignore defense, excellent strike, lucky strike, honestly, once you reach master tier and above, the most useless one out of all is the lucky strike. Well, I'm just saying, for me, it's lucky strike. That's the most useless one. Kasi by that, you know, by the time that you reach a certain level, your other stats are really OP to the point that you guys won't really feel the lucky strike anymore. So that's the reason why, as you guys can see, the lucky strike on this character is 37.3, because you guys, even though that Bloss is using red items, she gets lucky strike from spirits, from glyph, from accessories. So it shows how much, how often, I guess, your attack triggers lucky strike. It doesn't really affect, it doesn't mean that if you have a high lucky strike, it means you have higher damage for lucky strike. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. Out of all the damage, ignore defense by far for me is the best. Kasi it's something that you can't really counter. So if you can find a way to increase your ignore defense, work on it. It's really helpful. It's like an armor sunder kind of effect from a BK. Super OP. I saw that with a mage. One time. The mage only has maybe 17%, so it's really low. But then when you try to increase it a little bit, it also improves a little bit more of the damage. Kasi once ignore defense gets triggered, it penetrates targets physical and magical defense. So no matter what character you're fighting, regardless if you're fighting a mage, a BK, a diviner, whatever, it penetrates both magical and physical defense. So ignore defense pretty much knows no color. No matter what your enemy is, it can penetrate the enemy's defense, which is OP. It's like it melts the enemy's defense. That's why I love it. I love it so much. So anyways, I've been talking so long and I'm kind of losing breath, so I need to drink my meds na because I'm getting shortness of breath now. I keep on talking. So anyways, you guys, I really appreciate that you guys stick with me while doing this live stream. I will be working on the in-depth video for the Elemental Trial as well as the Oracle and the Elemental system. So stay tuned for that. I will also post some updates on my Facebook page for you guys, so at least you would know when I release it. But thank you guys so much. Na even though I haven't really did a live stream for more than a week, you guys still remember me. I love you all for that. Really appreciate it. And see you guys again on my next video. So thank you so much again. Peace out. XOXO. Raya.